Good morning and welcome to another bright sunny morning at Brooklands Motor Museum. I'm here with BMTV having a look around the Classic Car Show and Autojumble. We're going to be having a wander around, have a look at some of the stalls, have a look at some of the cars that are here and have a chat with some of the owners. The first one that we spotted does belong to a couple of friends of mine who you may have seen before in other episodes because they have a few beautiful cars. If you see this lovely black Jaguar SS here, belonging to Alan and Carol. So Carol's got shy, so if Alan wants to come and talk to me about this car, because it's not actually a Jaguar SS, is it? It's a bit different.
It's a Suffolk Sports Cars recreation of a Jaguar SS100.
But it's a pretty close replica.
It's an exact replica in as much as some of the parts will actually fit on an original car. So the windscreen, headlights, lots of parts will fit. What's clever about it is a lot of the parts that you don't see are what make the car so much better to drive.
And which parts are those?
So it's got a Jaguar 4.2 litre straight six engine. It's also got discs all round, so it can stop, which the original probably can't do. The original was called an SS100 because it could do 100 miles an hour. But stopping was something of a problem because it had hubs all around. So that made this car, as a recreation, a much nicer car to drive. So yeah, it's and they're beautiful to look at. It's an exact copy in as much as it was taken from moulds that were from the original car.
So if the original could do 100 miles an hour, this has a 4.2 engine in it. It's a light car, so this presumably the performance is better than the original.
Yes, it's got lots of get up and go, and it will certainly. I haven't taken it, of course, beyond the speed limit, but I'm sure it would do a lot more than 100 miles an hour.
And I see you've got the original style wire wheels with the spinners and Blockley classic tyres as well on there for the original look.
Yes, indeed. It's as near as you'll get without actually burying your head underneath somewhere to see what's different. It's got the same dashboard and dials, and as I mentioned, lots of these parts will fit on an original car.
So what year was it built?
So this car was built in 2004.
Okay.
And it was built to hill climb. So the builder was very specific about how he put it together, special air cleaner and so on, in order to make it that much better at getting up the hill. And then he decided for some reason to sell it. It only had 7,000 miles on it. And he sold it into a collection, which is a shame. So it stood doing very little for several years, and then we were lucky enough to find it. So.
Is it based on another vehicle, or is it a purpose-built chassis under there?
Yeah, it's a purpose-built chassis. It's almost certainly a better chassis than the original, and it's actually got lots of features in there that would make it ride better. So the suspension is clearly more modern suspension, but it's made to look period.
So it looks like the original, but it handles and performs and stops so much better. Absolutely. So win-win-win. Well, you better show us this fantastic engine.
Yeah, sure.
Have a walk round. If you can get into it.
Yeah, you can't get into it.
So Carol's clearly the mechanic.
Yeah, indeed.
So twin SUs then?
Twin SUs, straight six engine, very similar to the engine that you'd find in an E-Type Jag.
Lovely. Do you want to start her up? We'll have a listen.
Yeah, can do. Yeah.
I'm lucky enough to have been in this car, of course. Had a nice little drive in it with you.
I did.
And I know that it sounds beautiful. So what's the starting procedure? The key's underneath.
Hidden the key away because the original wouldn't have had a key. So the actual lock is underneath the dashboard. Mm-hmm. And it's got a really nice growl.
Nice. We'll just listen to that for a moment because probably can't hear much over the top of the engine. Lovely. Is that classic Smith's gauges you got there as well?
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, and again, absolutely
all period.
True to form, same dashboard as the original.
Do you do many road trips in it?
Yeah, we actually did a trip with the Brooklands members team. So we had a nice little tour of Sussex and Surrey last year.
Because you are, of course, a Brooklands member.
Of course.
And the Jag is parked on the outreach stand today as well.
Indeed. Yeah.
Helping attract new members, let's hope.
Let's hope so, yeah.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for showing it to us.
You're more than welcome.
Cheers.
Thank you.